I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Well, this is Deja Vu. Hello again, my name is The Flying Rodent, and this is my Let's Play of Skyrim on Legendary difficulty. We have reached the late game, and if you may have noticed, we have a new follower with us. Say hello, Ralis. Yay, it's the sarcastic, dry sense of humour Dark Elf from Solstheim, who is now our follower. He scales up to level 60, unlike Lydia, and he will dual wield, apparently. We haven't tested that fact yet, but he is apparently a dual wielding follower and deals double damage compared to other followers because he has the extra damage perk. We spent the better part of last video crafting all of the optional late game item sets. So as you can see, our apparel menu is quite full at the moment with lots of different types of items. There is one set of items that is notably missing, and that is the silly Let's Break the Game set, which we haven't bothered to make yet. But what we might do this video is first, to complete the Bulwark set, which is our tank set, we need to get the Spellbreaker shield, and that means we need to do the Peryite quest. So what we might do is pop on over to the Shrine of Peryite, which we did discover earlier, complete the Peryite quest, and maybe test some of our new items along the way. That's a dead hag raven. Yeah, you're still alive, so that's nice.
A wanderer, yes? No, pilgrim, perhaps. You have come to commune with Peryite, Taskmaster, and Blighted Lord, yes? He is the pus in the wound. Oh, proper ones curl their noses, but it's pus that drinks foul humors and restores the blood. I worship Peryite, yes, because sometimes the world can only be cleansed by disease. Not everyone has the stomach required to entreat my lord, but Kesh likes you, friend. There is a way Peryite may speak to us who will take him in. If you wish to commune with him, we'll need the incense. Yes, the incense. Fetch for me a death bell flower, 1 silver ingot, a flawless ruby, and some vampire dust. Then I will show you how.
Alright, so you need those funky ingredients, which are, to reiterate, are Death Bell, 1 silver ingot, 1 flawless ruby, and vampire dust. 3 out of 4 of those are pretty easy to find, 1 is not so easy to find. So we are going to check our reserves and hope that we have a flawless ruby, or we're going to have to go on a bit of a hunt. Alright, so typically throughout this run I have kept flawless gems amongst my my crafted items, and do we have a flawless ruby? We do indeed. Excellent, that'll make the rest of it fairly easy. We also need, we need a silver ingot, which we should have somewhere in here. Yep. And then we need a death bell flower and vampire dust. Should have plenty of death bell. Only 56 of them. And some vampire dust. Sweet. Alright, and back we go.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend. Mafala cloak you.
Yes, so you we haven't really communed much with other Dunmer in this game too much, but the three most important Daedra to the Dunmer are Azura, Boethia, and Mafala, which represent different aspects of their their worship. So if we talk to Ralis a lot, he'll probably mention Azura, Boethia, and Mephala quite a lot. And if we go back to Solstheim and go to the temple, there are shrines to Azura, Boethia, and Mephala.
This one needs some... Ah, have you? Let Kesh have them.
And in Morrowind, there was the Tribunal, which contained the quote-unquote gods that were not really gods. Were kind of false gods, actually. That's how they were referred to in some of the canons, and they all represented different aspects of the three Daedra. You had Sothosil, who represented the aspect of Azura. You had Almalexia, who represented the aspect of Boethia, and then Vivek represented Mephala. Bit of TES lore. Anyway, speaking with another Daedra, this is Peryite. We haven't done any Daedra quests so far, so who is Peryite? He's arguably the weakest of the Daedra, and he is the Daedra, he is the Taskmaster and Master of Disease. So we're going to do his little quest, because he has a nice little item at the end.
The decisions you've made intrigue me, and I wonder if you are the proper agent for a task of mine. I sent a blessing to Mundus, a wasting plague that infected a scattering of Breton villages. One of my monks, the elf Orchendor, was sent to gather these afflicted. He shepherded them into Bthardamz for me, but has since lost his way. I will not stand for betrayal. I want you to go to Bthardamz and kill Orchendor in my name. So you have, mortal. Go now. Kill Orchendor.
Sweet. Alright, off we go. So yeah, we don't need to travel there because we've kind of already travelled there already. We're going to go here and then we're going to go up the road. That way. Ooh, that's dragon. Let's see if we can fight the dragon first. Hey, dragon. Come back! It's gonna fly off. It's too high up. It's gonna fly off. Oh, that noise is encouraging though. Come on. Come fight me! Yeah, it's gonna fly off. He's thinking about it anyway. It's not coming low enough to be worth... Yeah, there we go, now it's pissed off. Alright, thanks. Bye. Yeah, let's go kill some afflicted. So yeah. Where's Ralis gone? He's already lost. There he is. He isn't using his second sword, which is a bit irritating.
Whatever you say, boss.
Yeah, I don't know how to get him to use his second sword. That's very annoying. He's supposed to be a dual wielder. But I don't know how to get him to use two swords. Anyway, there's probably a way to do it. Maybe you need to give him a forsworn sword or something. No, I don't want to use
There's something you need. Whatever you say, boss.
Anyway. There is some method to get him to use two fucking swords, but I can't remember how to do it. He's supposed to be a dual wielder, but he's not currently being a dual wielder. Yay! Destruction! What we might do actually... Oh yeah, now destruction is leveling quite quickly. Levels quite quickly once you've got an expert level spell to level it with. Certainly levels faster than using Ignite, which is I guess a point against Ignite. It doesn't level the skill very quickly. There we go, he's finally decided to use two swords. Alright. Oops. So yeah, this is Bthardamz, and it contains lots of afflicted. So yeah, we're gonna meander on in here and see if we can find the enemies. Yeah, he's finally discovered how to use two swords. Good. We might actually leave him alone to kill some things. So I've never actually used him before, so he's supposed to deal a lot of damage. We're not really fighting. How did that not fucking open the gate? Hello, anyone? Yeah, it's a bit hard to judge. I mean, he killed that person in one shot, but we're not really fighting enemies that we fought before, so we don't really have anything as reference. And of course now he's going to use his shitty bow. Oh, actually, no, I guess that's his good bow, isn't it? Because we did give him a good bow. Hi. Let's do something different, actually, because we've already done destruction. Let's do two-handed. Let's shift in playstyle to two-handed. So we are now a Deathknight with a hammer. Let's go. Oh, good. Bonk. How did that not hit? Yeah, we got to get used to our two-handed. You don't have much room for error when it comes to hitting with a two-handed. Bye. But we can heal fairly easily with our two-handed weapons. So yeah, let's just equip that. Go back up here, and you are now number 1. Congratulations. Cool. Let's keep going. Doody doody doo. It's got a little head, the Dragonbone Warhammer. It kind of looks a bit quaint. Cool. Again, I kind of have no reference point for how useful this actually is, because I've never really fought these things before. Anyway, we're getting by, and that's what matters, I guess. It at least works. So you can use this set to kill things if you wish. I guess we're going this way. Doo-dee-doo. But we're missing something, aren't we? What are we missing? Missing that. So yeah, basically one of the points I advertised in the guide is like once you reach the late game, you can effectively choose any playstyle you wish, and that's why I went with the heavy armor two-handed set as one of the optional sets, just to show like this is what it's like to play with something completely different to what you've used up until now. And we can, if we had theory, you know, maxed out on block perks, we could use block. I am so bad at using two-handed weapons, it's not funny. Wow, and I died. There you go. I'm not sure how I died so quickly there. Maybe I just ran into the trap. And we're back at the beginning. Alright. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't choose to use two-handed weapons right off the cuff in a place that we're not very familiar with. Whatever, let's just do it again, eh? The only way to get better is to practice, so let's go to hammer and let's keep going again. Right. Cool. Yeah, fatigue regeneration is very nice for two-handed weapons, because two-handed weapons burn through a lot of fatigue. Stamina. Yeah, I'm considering doing a bit of a let's play for Morrowind. I don't know, though, because, yeah, one time, and two, I don't really know what I'd talk about, because the times I've played Morrowind, it's not been, it's different to Skyrim, like, yeah, the game is very different. It's very similar, but very different, and so you sort of have different objectives when you're playing the game. I don't know if it would lend itself as well to a let's play, but it might. So maybe I'll do that when the time comes, and when I have the free time to do it. I think it would be fun. I have played more Morrowind than I have Skyrim, as has probably been evident by the fact that I keep using Morrowind references accidentally in Skyrim that don't make sense, like fatigue instead of stamina. But yeah. Anyway, we're getting the hang of this two-handed thing. You sort of have to, like, the forward power attack at least, you need to sort of judge the distance you're going to run. Yeah. Ralis kicks ass. It does a lot of damage. Alright, next. Alright, let's save here, because this is where we randomly died last time. Also, because this set is it's technically maxed out destruction, we could use destruction spells quite freely with a set like this. And it won't cost any magicka. Sweet. See, lots of options. You kill him too quickly, buddy. Alright, moving on. Ooh, now we do have an enemy that we have fought. So yeah, we do a fair bit of damage. Bye. You gotta give it to two-handed for cool kill animations. And I am whacking people with a big, like, dragon bone. Quite literally just like a femur.
Is someone there?
I'm quite surprised that you needed any sort of, like, crafted weapon skill at all to craft this thing, because it quite literally is just like the femur bone. Oh, I guess it's got a hilt, that's why. What is our armor rating with this armor on? It's currently 429. So I assume that means that you can get it to max armor rating without any perks at all. Probably you can. Yeah, you do have to heal yourself a lot, being a tank. But yeah, it flows. It's a playstyle that flows, I guess. So yeah, the damage we're currently doing is 281, which is a bit meh, but I guess we don't have any two-hand perks, so it's not the worst.
Here we go.
Woohoo! That was nowhere near anything useful. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Ralis is busy kicking butt somewhere. Meanwhile, I'm just getting stuck on terrain. Cool. Bye. Wonder if Ralis is using his correct bow. Kinda looks like he's using his correct bow. Come on. He's fucking not, the dickhead. Why you don't bother giving followers bows, 101. He might need more arrows, actually.
Sirrah. Whatever you say, boss.
No, he doesn't, because he's got 11. I don't know. I don't know how arrows work on followers 100%, unfortunately. It could be that he's ran out of arrows.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Whatever. Let's just smash more things, because we're a simpleton with a big bone. Oops. What are we fighting? Oh, this thing. Oh, why did I stop? He does a lot of damage when he chooses to use his swords. I'm not a fan of standing in front of the trapdoor while I'm fighting these things. Let's fight them over here, shall we? Or Ralis can just finish them off. Yeah, sure. Thanks, man. Bye. Oh, hey. All right, moving on. Where to next? I guess we're gonna go up somehow. I always loved how dual-wielding enemies do the whole Naruto run thing where they lead with their chest, because that's, you know, like, ergonomic and stuff. Yeah, there's an awful lot of healing fatigue with this build, or with this particular gear setup. But we will see if we can get to the end using just this. I'm sure if you selected a bunch of two-handed perks, it would be way easier. In certain capacities, anyway. Probably won't help with the fatigue use, but it'll help in some capacity. Ah, this thing killed me in one shot once upon a time. How does Ralis go up down once he gets his swords out? Oh, it's dead. Okay, alright, he does a lot of damage. more fatigue or stamina. Yay! Oh. Alright, where to? Down here. Then I guess along here, because that's kind of the quest markers pointing roughly in that direction. Whee! Bye. He does a lot of damage, doesn't he? I might go and fight a couple of, or try and see if we can find some dragons after this to properly test his damage limit, because he's kind of making mincemeat out of these guys at the moment. Yep. That's a spider. Ow. Jeez. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, hi. I forgot you. Alright. Let's just watch this one. Come on. Switch to swords. There we go. Bye. I think that didn't even survive one power attack. Next. Oh. Ah, we're here. Right, okay. Where are we? Yeah, alright. Slight hiccup there, but yeah, we are finding the final boss. In theory. Or rather, I'd kind of like to see Ralis fight the final boss. his sweet ass swords. So yeah, get in there, mate. Bye. That was a good boss. Next. He does do a stupid amount of damage, doesn't he? Yeah, bye. Should have just looted everything. How do we get out? This way.
Be careful.
Yep. How do we get out? I have to go up and then down. Cool.
Sarah. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Cool. And then back to the Peryite statue.
Well done, mortal. Embrace are in there, and hard truth, and Orchendo roams the pits. Goodbye. His betrayal will be punished.
Yep.
And your obedience is rewarded.
Yay! Spellbreaker. Alright, cool. So I guess to finish, let's go tank a dragon and test out this tank set. Cool. Where's the dragon? There's a dragon over there. It's probably in some very annoying mountainous spot. So we probably need to quick bar that if we're going to use it, aren't we? So if we go to apparel, then we go to Spellbreaker. Maybe we'll make you 5, because we're not really using candlelight at the moment. Hello, that's a big drop. Can I reveal it and fast travel down the bottom without dying? Probably not. I've got an idea. This might not work, but we're going to try it. This is my theory by N. Elk. That's the wrong theory, because that was the wrong shout. Let's try that again. This is my theory. Bonus points if you get that reference. Alright. 3, 4, 5. Good. But we can't fast travel here because we've got to kill. Oh, we actually made it down. Alright, that's hilarious. Let's block. Alan's doing alright. Heal up, go back to blocking. have the animation spaz out and block some more. He does a lot of damage, little old Ralis. But yeah, anyway, I think we successfully proved the point. Maybe what we'll do is go find a bigger dragon to stand in front of and block, and take no damage, and then we'll call it a video. And we might drop off some of our things that we're not really using 100% of the time. So we proved that you could use the Deathknight set as a two-hander to run through and do bashy things. I'm pretty sure we don't really need to prove that if you wear a bunch of equipment that fortifies your sneak and pickpocketing, that you're going to be a lot better at sneaking and pickpocketing. So we might put both of those. Maybe we'll just put the Deathknight set in here because that's quite heavy. We at least proved the point with it. Now I'm just going to store all this other crap that's weighing us down at this point. And we took our follower's bow. Here I am wondering why the hell he wasn't using his bow.
Whatever you say.
It's because we freaking took it. Doofus. Alright, let's find a better dragon to fight and stand in front of it while blocking its attacks. Because our elder dragon is a pussy dragon. We need a better dragon. There we go. That's a revered dragon. Hey. Let's save in case this goes south. Hey, man. Hi. I was going to take off. You can come back. I'm guessing that didn't go for me. Actually, no, my ward blocked it. Yeah, I remember wards are really good at blocking Dragon Breath, that's right. Bonk. Bonk. So yeah, we can tank pretty well. He's not getting up in the air anymore. And now it's dead. Because Ralis does way too much fucking damage. So yeah, I think we proved that point. We can block very well and take next to no physical damage while healing ourselves, and we have a follower that deals way too much damage. So yeah, I think on that note we'll call it a video. Sweet, let's leave it there, and maybe the last installment of our silly late game equipment will be the bit where we break the game, and we can save that for our final video of the series for this Let's Play, because I think we have now basically proven everything that we need to with all of our items, hey? Alright, let's leave it here. This will be, I guess, the penultimate video, and our final installment in the series will be us making a game-breaking Kim set and just seeing how ridiculous we can get our numbers. Okie doke. And I hit stop too early. Thank you very much, guys, and I hope you have a great day.